Grace Kelly got to live every little girl's dream by evolving from a glamorous actress into a beloved princess. From her captivating on-screen presence to her scandalous affairs with older married men, Grace Kelly's journey from a shy girl to a Hollywood princess was marked by controversy and intrigue. Her seemingly perfect life was marked by dark, heartbreaking secrets. Grace Patricia Kelly, born on November 12, 1929 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, hailed from a remarkable lineage. Her father, John Brandon Jack Kelly, achieved fame as a champion scholar, earning 3 Olympic gold medals with the U.S. rowing team. As a self-made millionaire, he owned one of the most successful brick businesses on the East Coast. Margaret Catherine Mayer, Kelly's mother, made history as the pioneering coach of women's athletic team at the University of Pennsylvania. As the third child among 4 siblings, Kelly was named after her father's sister, who died at a very young age. Born into a wealthy, yet a strict family, Grace Kelly was surprisingly not the star of the show. Among her 3 vibrant siblings, she appeared delicate, frail, and incredibly shy. Feeling overshadowed, Grace found solace in her vivid imagination. In the realm of her childhood dream, Grace envisioned herself as a princess, unaware of the twist of fate that awaited her. Grace Kelly grew up in a grand mansion, surrounded by opulence that would make any little princess envious. Her devout Catholic upbringing and attendance at prestigious school were parts of her parents' effort to provide her with the best. However, the weight of perfection that often accompanies privilege can lead to rebellion, and Grace was no exception. In a startlingly unconventional manner, she defied expectations and pushed against the boundaries. A constant internal conflict waged within Grace. On one side, she desired to please her parents, but on the other, she possessed a rebellious streak. She found herself drawn to dating the bad boys and had a preference for acting over sports. Despite her father's disapproval, who held a negative view of the acting profession at the time, considering it a slim cut above a streetwalker, Grace's determination remained unshakable. While Grace Kelly is now celebrated as one of the Hollywood's most breathtaking actresses, she didn't always capture such attention. In the eyes of her childhood friends, she was never regarded as a remarkable beauty. However, their perception underwent a dramatic shift when they witnessed Grace Kelly on a screen presence. They simply couldn't believe their own eyes. At her father's urging, Grace found herself residing at the Barbizon Hotel for Women in Manhattan, motivated by one sobering purpose: to keep her away from trouble. However, her parents' expectations were gravely misplaced. In a series of scandalous incidents, it was rumored that Grace would indulge in dancing to Hawaiian music in the hallway, sometimes even causing a stir by daringly performing topless, much to the shock of her fellow residents. She also embarked on a relationship deemed unsuitable by her parents. Don Richardson, a theater director who had taught Grace during her college years, recognized her immense potential for greatness. He passionately declared, "The camera did more than love. It was insane about her, just like I was." Unfortunately, Richardson's unwavering devotion to Grace failed to win over her parents' approval. Due to her strict and demanding parents, she grew up craving love and attention, and felt the romance was an easy shortcut to intimacy and validation. As Don Richardson said, she was starved for attention because of the family. She was afflicted with a great sense of emptiness and terrible loneliness. This caused her to have so many affairs throughout her lifetime, which we will discuss later. Kelly enrolled at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts and graduated at the age of 19. Grace sought a career on Broadway. In 1951, at the age of 22, she participated in summer stock theater, and it was during this time that Hollywood came calling. Her breakthrough came with the film High Noon, a Western where she starred alongside the renowned leading man of Hollywood, Gary Cooper. However, Grace couldn't resist the allure of her on-screen love interest. Behind closed doors, her desires burned uncomfortably, igniting the first of many scandalous affairs. Cooper, who fit her preferred type, decades older and married, captivated her. She had a penchant for strong, authoritative men reminiscent of her father. To add to the intrigue, Cooper didn't shy away from sharing intimate details and made unsightly statements. Following her performance in High Noon, she managed to catch the eye of director John Ford as he offered her the leading role of Mogambo. Little did they know that this would mark the beginning of yet another scandalous production.